it's great to get a win, but what can a win like this do for your program, just in terms of momentum and moving forward?
Well, I think it's the performance that brings the momentum, and it's ironic because we were dreadful in the first half, and I think there was just a little bit of I don't know if it's positive that it was bad to be able to get into the team and get them come back out and prove that they needed to be winners and leaders, and from 45 minutes on I think we dominated the game and probably deserved to win the game, although I'm sure that Eric Dayton would disagree, of course, especially when it's like in the last second as it was. But obviously it's a great feeling when you win last second, but we probably should have got it taken care of in the middle of the second half. But in terms of the way we won it, the way that we stepped up to the game and really got after it from half-time onwards was really pleasing.
And Chelsea getting the winner, obviously she's a player people know, so everyone always knows where she is, on the other team. But she's I guess talk about, she's got people keying on her all the time, mm-hmm. and just, I guess speak to what kind of player she is coming up big in a moment like that.
Yeah, at half-time, the team got a lot of frustration from me, and I think Chelsea got the brunt of it. And I've already told her that from now on that's the halftime team talk she's getting every time. She's getting me yelling at her because she was an incredible leader in the second half and through overtime. And between her and Nikki that carved out the goal and obviously both got an assist for the first goal. They were great, but to be honest with you, I think that the best things that leaders do is they make players around them better. And we came out in the second half and everybody put in a really good performance and changed everything. So I think that's the thing I'm happiest and most proud of, that our leaders were everybody, and everybody stepped up and got after it, and that was really the best part.
And without asking you to give away any strategy or anything, was there anything you changed? Because it felt like as the game went on, and especially in overtime, your team really controlled possession, controlled the play. The last 10-minute overtime period, it just felt like BG had the ball in the offensive end a ton of the time.
It's funny, our game plan didn't need to change. We just didn't execute it very well in the first half. And then as the game went on, we realised it wasn't necessarily about moving pieces around. It was more about us playing the way we wanted to play, but sticking to it and really taking the fight to them. So to be honest, it's full credit to the players that went out and really smashed it.
And then I could ask you about a number of players, but I think I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about Becky Moss. Just her performance in her collegiate debut tonight. I guess you probably saw something like that in her when you recruited her. I mean, I know you bring these kids here for a reason, but just talk about her play tonight.
Great question, mate. So as we went into the game, of course, everything was the plan for Doovie to stay in. So I actually think it was a bit of a blessing in disguise for her to not have the opportunity to think about, oh man, this is going to be my debut. 5 minutes in, she's thrown on the field, and obviously as the game went on, she did really well and looked really steady, and we're really happy for her to get the minutes under her belt and just feel like she's ready to go.
All right, perfect. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.